those humans. They're attacking the royal mines again. Knights of the square table, defend our family jewels!
We must defeat Sir George's men. Gas Flame, establish a defense perimeter. Bernavere, report on troop strength. Blaze, you and I will attack in formation Delta Tango Orange. Or better yet, let's just rush in and torch those buggers. For Camel Hot! Run away!
The raid wasn't a complete loss, Sir George. We did lose 1,000 knights, but at least we made off with this extraordinary diamond.
It's half-eaten! Curse those dragons! Merlin, I want some fiendish advice. How can I make Camel Hot mine?
My spies have just given me some new, deliciously diabolical information regarding the future of Camelot.
My new alarming clock is a splendid invention, but adding the snooze lever was pure genius.
Flicker, hurry up, you lazy bag of dragon droppings. King Olfar's been waiting to see you.
I just want to test the snooze lever one more time. I'll be down in 9 minutes.
Fine. I'll tell the king, our absolute sovereign, master of all he survives, that you can't fit him into your busy schedule.
Whoa, hold your jingle bells. Tell the king I'm on my way. Maybe it's about my request to battle in the tournament tomorrow. If I can't win, Princess Flame will be forced to marry someone else. It's a photo of Princess Flame. She's the apple of my eye, the cream in my coffee, the frosting on my cupcake. Strange. Whenever I think of Flame, I get very hungry. I would never move it. It's the last thing I see when I go to sleep and the first thing I see when I wake. My hero. Necessity may be the mother of invention, but Albert is definitely the father of invention. They're such a nice couple. I wonder why they never had kids. The only drawback to my alarming clock is that I have to wake up and wind it every 10 minutes. I have no use for it while I'm awake. My rubberized tail warmer. Functional yet stylish. It keeps my tail toasty at night. I have a cracking good view of Camelot from my window. You give up easily, don't you? I'm not suicidal yet. Flame calls it my junk pile, but one dragon's junk is another dragon's treasure. I don't need this junk, treasure right now. It's my pet moth, Pavlov. So far, I've conditioned him to stay in his jar even after the lid is removed. Hello, Pavlov. Hello, little friend. Anxious to show all the nice people what a well-trained moth you are? Pavlov, where are you going? You're setting a terrible example at the beginning of the game. Bad, Moth, bad. This is the most precious thing I own. My invention book. It contains the designs for all my best inventions. A good inventor always has his invention book. A great inventor needs a great workbench. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with this one. These are all the textbooks from my famous inventor's home study course. I've refused to touch them after I got stuck on chapter 15, creating a stickier glue. This candelabra has lit my way to the kitchen for many late-night snacks. King Allfire misplaced his keys here and got locked out of the castle for 3 years. That gave me enough time to invent the coat hanger. That door leads to the Camel Hot Library. They've got books on every subject from A to Y. Apparently some dragon sneezed and burnt down the Z's.
Flicker, about tomorrow's tournament, my answer is no.
Jeez, I was only an hour late.
The tournament is open only to Dragon Knights. You're not a knight. You're not even a squire. Knights of the Square Table, your attention, please.
Silence, please. Silence for the king. Pray silence. The king is speaking.
Shh!
I'm sorry.
We must do something, Flicker. I refuse to marry one of these flaming idiots.
I'll try, Flame, I promise. Uh-oh, visitors.
Humans in Camel Hot?
Greetings, King Smallfire. Oh, I sincerely regret to hear that you are finally retiring. When my entry in your tournament the Black Dragon wins and is crowned king, he will turn your hide into ladies' handbags and tight shoes.
What? Humans can't enter the tournament? I'm certain the Camel Hot Law Book will not allow such a thing. Chancellor?
You're undoubtedly right, sire. Chapter 3, Section 9, Paragraph 18 clearly states that humans shall not be eligible to participate in any tournament.
Take a bite out of that, haircut boy.
Unless, of course, they have a dragon to participate on their behalf.
Chancellor, I believe you're mistaken. Doesn't Chapter 3, Section 9, Paragraph 18 refer to an obscure law governing public snout-picking?
Yes, well, at one time it did, but I changed it, accidentally. This is a sensitive matter of state, King Allfire. I really don't think the princess should be involved.
Quite right. Keep quiet, dearest.
Quibble while you may. Tomorrow, Camel Hot will be mine. Away, Mervyn!
Humans! Pah! We should have toasted the little pink bugs the moment they arrived.
Calm down. Our opponent can be defeated. Your mission is to bring back information about this mysterious black dragon. Yes, sire!
Father, Flicker needs a mission.
Oh, okay. Flicker, I hereby command you to wash all the dirty dishes that have piled up in the royal kitchen. There you have it.
Oh, wacko.
Tally-ho, chaps, we have a black dragon to quash. That's an English word, you know.
see Sir Gasflame's been using room service again. That's a waste of time. Those are in the foreground. The royal tea kettles are always left on the stove in case the king wants a cup of tea to soothe his nerves. King Allfire's teacups are on a handy spinning rack. I could most likely use this in case I make a mess, or perhaps for something else. Excuse me, King Allfire.
Flicker, I know you have the good sense not to bother me with idle chit-chat until you've finished the dishes.
Right you are, your royalship. Sorry for the intrusion. The dearly departed Queen Griddle. She departed a few years ago with sirloin fire. It's the royal stairwell. 96 steps that will take you up or down. It's the revered squared table. The revered coffee table is in the other room. This doorway leads to the royal kitchen, which probably explains the huge knife and fork above it. Wise King Allfire. Camelhot owes him a debt it can never repay. This stairway leads down to the front entry hall. The back entry hall's out of order. This leads to the royal bedrooms. Just the thought of Princess Flame's bedroom leaves me weak in the tail. That's the doorway to King Allfire's bedroom. The King and Queen were happily married for nearly 1,000 years, and unhappily married for more than 4,000 years. From this balcony, King Allfire can admire the majestic landscapes of Camelhot, which, by the way, are on loan from the Majestic Landscaping Company. It's King Allfire's fountain. Pipe cleaners. The king must have been cleaning his sinuses out. I don't have sinus problems, but this pipe cleaner might come in handy. I feel bad enough having taken one. Any more and I couldn't live with myself. And if I couldn't live with myself, I'd have to find a roommate, because there's no way I could afford to pay rent all by myself. Monarch Quarterly. In this issue, they reprint King Allfire's infamous 12-hour coronation speech. I'll just take the Monarch Quarterly along in case I get a sudden bout of insomnia. I am honoured that King Allfire has one of my inventions in his bedroom. It's a shame it only tells the correct time twice a day. This door goes to Princess Flame's bedroom. This room has a lovely sneezing pit. We had to rebuild the castle 3 times before I invented these. It's Princess Flame's couch. If Princess Flame was willing, I'd make it a love seat. Those sheets are Flame's, and they're family heirlooms. I wouldn't dare touch them without permission. This mirror is clearly warped. Makes me look like I have a jewel gut. Flame has an outstanding view of my bedroom. I'll have to put up some blinds. It's a bottle of Hair Club for Dragons, guaranteed to grow hair on even the most stubborn heads.
Flicker, you are not to leave the castle until those dishes are clean as a whistle.
Yes, King Allfire. This leads to the Chancellor's chambers. He's King Allfire's most trusted aide, although I'm not sure why. King Allfire thought of this information booth after he got lost in a neighbouring castle. I beg your pardon?
Yes, what can I do for you?
I need your help. I have to locate the Knights of the Square Table.
I've got a semi-enchanted map. It will show you where you want to go, even if you don't know you want to go there.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, what can I do for you?
What are you knitting?
Oh, my little boy's grown another 2 feet since last week. I just can't keep up. Now, what can I do for you?
What's the easiest way to become a squire?
Kiss some knight's butt, Flicker. It hurts, but it's worth it. Oh, heavens me, did I just say that?
Can I have some useless information?
There are only 2 things you can be sure of in life. Death and taxes. And that there are only 2 things in life you can be sure of. Wait a minute.
I need one of those, things. You know.
You mean one of those diddly bops you put on your... well, you know.
Exactly. But without the doohickey on the end.
Either you want a new bowstring for your crossbow, or I should slap your face. Either way, I can't help you.
Can I have some useless information?
Strange, but true. Every 6 minutes, a mother dragon gives birth. I say we find that dragon and stop her.
I have all the information I need. At least someone started soaking the gem-crusted dishes. Nothing's tougher than diamond stains. It's not that I object to manual labour. I just prefer to use my brain to avoid it. This is one of my favourite inventions. Everyone needs help scrubbing those hard-to-reach scales. A diverter combines the steam to a central source. The jet of steam catches in the cups and spins the receptor rack. The scrubber spins with enough force to clean just about anything, including grimy tail scales. There are no more inventions back here. Just a sonnet I'm working on for Flame's birthday. There's nothing there but some unfinished inventions. It's still a new book. The royal tea kettles are always left on the stove in case the king wants a cup of tea to soothe his nerves. It's a perfect fit, so snug that no steam's escaping.
Flicker, I've got great news.
You're gonna help me with the dishes?
No, if you're a knight, Daddy will have to let you compete in a tournament. To become a knight, you first need to have an existing knight take you on as a squire.
And then?
As a squire, you can journey into the cave of Dilemma. Leave alive, and you're a knight. Good luck! Bye!
Well, that sure simplified things. Let's combine the two steam sources into one powerful source. My rubberized tail warmer, functional yet stylish. It keeps my tail toasty at night. Another perfect fit. I'm a natural at this. Lo and behold, the automatic dishwasher. Now, how much would you pay for this miracle time saver? Don't answer, because I'm free to leave the castle. This mop can be used for more than just cleaning floors. Stand back, Flicker. I think you've done it again. It's working. Lo and behold, the automatic dishwasher. Now, how much would you pay for this miracle time saver? Don't answer, because I'm free to leave the castle.
What's all this then?
Good day, Chancellor. This is my latest invention, the automatic dishwasher.
I see it's run off steam. Is it powerful?
As powerful as a dozen knights.
Fascinating. Perhaps later I can help you find some further uses for it.
Excuse me, King Allfire.
Flicker, leave me. I'm thinking through a strategy for when my knights return.
The map really is enchanted. I can see where all 4 knights have gone. How did Sir Bernavir wind up here? This is the home for the grimly insane, where they treat clinically depressed storybook characters. Magic beans! This place is jumping with them. Magic beans. This one looks good. That's either a window or a fiendishly clever door that's a master of disguise. How did Sir Bernavir wind up here? Looks like he wiped out the home for the happily insane next door. That's either a window or a fiendishly clever door that's a master of disguise. She seems like a very confused young lady. Excuse me, but your hair...
It's too long, I know. Otherwise you never would have said such a thing.
Please calm yourself, miss.
Yablonowitz! Rapunzel Yablonowitz! And how could I be calm with all this long hair?
All what long hair?
You don't know what it was like. Everywhere I turned, it was, Rapunzel, throw down your hair! Rapunzel, throw some more hair down! Hey, I didn't get any hair over here! Before long, I was throwing down hair all over the place. It was making me crazy!
That's exactly what I was thinking. Crazy.
Luckily, Dr. Fraud is a man who knows how to make a commitment. In fact, he's committed everybody here. He's really helped me see the light.
Getting the hair out of your eyes probably helped. Should you be outside? Unattended?
Yes, of course. I do the gardening around here. I trim the bushes, I trim the grass, I trim everything. And you should have seen that beanstalk before I got to it.
Why are you so stressed about your hair?
My hair? If I don't keep it short, it'll grow down to the floor and then out the door.
But we're outside. Wouldn't it grow in the door?
Well, if you're gonna split hairs, now, don't bother me. I've got to be ready with my clippers if it tries to grow.
Forget I said anything. Most people do. It's a bottle of Hair Club for Dragons, guaranteed to grow hair on even the most stubborn heads. Looks to be about 50 feet of hair. Pretty and sturdy. She's a nervous wreck. Hope she doesn't hurt herself with those clippers. How's it hanging?
Stay away! Any more of that tonic and I'll be able to tuck my bangs into my socks!
I won't splash you again. You have my word.
What I'd really like to have is that hair tonic. How about you hand over the bottle and I'll give you my clippers?
Nah, I have the strangest desire to collect a lot of junk lately. Well, okay.
So, you think your mother is,
A dragon! Good sir, I don't have time for this.
Ah, you have a classic case of scale envy. Now, take off that silly costume.
This isn't a costume. I'm a dragon. And you, sir, are a fraud.
Yes, I am Dr. Sigmund Freud, specialist in the disturbed, the confused, and the loony nut boys.
What a mess! Sir Bernavire's trapped. Excuse me, Dr. Fraud?
Another one. The madness is spreading. Wait till I finish with the other nutcase.
Psst! Sir Bernavire.
Do you mind? I am in the middle of a session with my patient.
He's a bit of a nervous wreck. It looks like he could snap any minute now. I say, that's a nice pipe.
Can't stop to talk. Have to play.
So the play's the thing. But why?
The rats! My playing is the only thing keeping the rats away. If I stop, they'll be all over me. It's horrible.
But I haven't seen a rat for miles.
Don't be fooled. They're all around us. They hide in the shadows with their glowing red eyes, waiting.
When I learned my colours, I noticed I was green.
That's a catchy little ditty. What's it called?
It's called Keep the Rancid Rats at Bay. If one gets near, I fear my flesh he'll flay. It's an original composition.
Is that a flute or a recorder?
It's neither. It's a pipe. I'm the Pied Piper. Get it?
I order you to release me this instant.
I'll talk to you later. I see you're busy being insane.
Beware the rats. They're out there.
You order me? Notice that also suffers from delusions of grandeur.
These bars are chromium-coated 680Gs. I know this because I took the bar exam. A naked man eating flies. After what I've seen today, that doesn't seem so strange.
When did you first realize that you were a dragon?
Excuse me?
Yes, what can I do for you?
I notice you're eating flies.
Indeed I am, dear boy. They're low in fat, high in fiber, and the way they buzz on the way down gives them a little added zing.
I didn't know humans enjoyed flies.
Neither did I. Oh, fancy that. Humans like the same things we frogs do.
Oh, so you're a frog?
More or less.
Aren't you cold?
Nudity leads to that. I usually wrap myself in a lily pad when I catch a chill, but that's a little impractical now.
If you don't mind me saying so, you look pretty human. For a frog, that is.
Hard to miss, isn't it? I blame the princess who kissed me last summer. Eccentric girl. Good family, though.
Is there anything I could do to help?
If you should come across the princess in an affectionate mood, do send her my way. Puckered up, if possible, and not too much lipstick. There's a good chap.
Sorry to bother you. I see you're eating.